Good afternoon, Muscle Car Corner. Here looking at some of the vehicles in the museum. This Lotus is just a beautiful car. 1964 Lotus, powered by Ford, driven by Jim Clark. These are real Indy cars here, boy, I tell you. Love that beautiful green. Wow. 78 Texaco Star. Rick Mears' car.
By winning the 1979 500 by just 43 seconds ahead of the runner-up, veteran A.J. Foyt. By this time, bolt-on wings had increased speeds. Jim Hall's Chaparral 2K incorporated a ground effect aero design. Other car designers soon incorporated this feature into their design. Drama unfolded in the final laps of 1982. During a battle down the stretch, fans were roaring as Gordon Johncock staved off a furious attack by Rick Mears to win by 16 100ths of a second.
This was Janet Guthrie's car.
Closest finish ever at Indianapolis. Talk about excitement. In the 1985
Wow. Kmart car, 1993. Newman Haas, when Paul Newman was in it. Still.
And with margins becoming even closer every year, and split seconds being the difference between victory and a runner-up finish, just a few tenths of a second. Race speed were fast becoming extra in a win.
They changed the design of these cars so much through the years. It's a strange design, the body. It's all about air. Where that air is going for downforce. Now look at this body, how straight line it was. It still had that tub at the bottom there, but it wasn't way up in the air like that one was. And you go to this one, there's no tub at all. It's just straight line. You wonder how the curvature of the body on these affected the air. Like I said, it's all about where the air goes on these. You know, and this one you can see is really big, this tub. It sucks the air in the front. And then that went on through and cooled the motor, I'm sure, and helped with the induction. It really changed them a lot through the years, the width of them. It's pretty interesting to look at these different cars. This was Lyondike's car, Lyle Arendike, excuse me. I chopped that name up pretty good. Ari Lyondike, excuse me, there we go. Schmidt Family Foundation. Now look at the style of this one that dates back to 64. I love the style of these cars. It was such a cool looking, it's like a fuselage in front of it. Quite amazing. They really changed the style and design of these cars through the years tremendously. If you look at this one and look at that real wide one we looked at, it's just amazing. And I'm sure a lot of this was done in the wind tunnel, of course. So, you know, it got better and better with the design of those bodies. But I can't believe they're slicker than this one here, you know? Then you go a little bit earlier. This is 1957. Jimmy Bryan. A 261. Inline 4. Huh. Love the color combo in this one. It's super sharp. I just love the design of these older cars. They're really cool. It looks like an extra motor right there.
With only months to spare, maintenance crews redid the bleachers, repaired the track, and cleaned up the ground. Sure enough, by May of 1946, the Speedway was alive again. Soon, a new generation of cars would become a favorite with drivers, crews, and fans alike. In 1952, Billy Frank Curtis introduced the low-slung and powerful Roadster, becoming a staple of Indianapolis racing. And throughout the 1950s, the brawny Roadsters dominated at the Speedway. Drivers, as hot as their vehicles, battled with these cars on the 2.5-mile track. Many, including race car builder A.J. Watson, continued to evolve the Roadster's winning design.
It's a cool time in Indy, no doubt.
It's super cool, and each garage correlates with the artifacts that are right behind it.
Wow. Look at that. $1928 Miller Special. 91 cubic inch motor, supercharged, inline 8. Average, qualifying average 122.31. Man, that's amazing they were going that fast back then. It's a well-built vehicle, I tell you. Race car, rather. Look at that. I don't know what that is. It's got something to do with cooling. It's got all the fins on it. What a piece of machinery, man. It's just cool. Look at the leaf springs on top. Shit. There's no brakes in the front of this. Just brakes in the back. No front brakes. 1928 at Indy. That's crazy. Back brakes aren't going to stop this thing if it need to really stop. That's scary. Unless it's inboard brakes. Unless the brakes are in here, I don't know. Maybe those inboard brakes. Kind of a neat design. Wow. And look at this. The 1919 500. This is a 1914 Duesenberg. 361 cubic inch. That's not the same car, but same time period. Look at those tires. Man. Not much lighting here. Sorry for that.
Indianapolis businessman Carl Fisher dreamed of creating a test track where spectators could compare the performance of the novel automobile. Back then, auto racers had to run on country roads or dirt horse tracks. Not good enough for Carl Fisher. So along with business partners James Allison, Arthur Newby, and Frank Wheeler, he bought 328 acres of farmland 5 miles outside of town and set about bringing Fisher's dream to life. They broke ground in March 1909, and the Indianapolis Motor Speedway hosted its first competition June 5th. Since the track construction was not fully completed, the Speedway opened with a distance race featuring 9 gas-filled balloons. The competition drew 40,000 spectators. The Speedway's track was finished in time for the scheduled August motorcycle weekend. Quickly, concerns arose regarding the crushed rock and tar surface. After 7 events, the motorcycle races were canceled. The following week, 3 days of auto racing took place, culminating in the 300-mile Wheeler-Scheffler Trophy race. But the rock and tar surface continued to cause issues. The abuse from auto racing was too much. Carl Fisher wasn't about to quit. He came up with a unique plan for fixing the track with $3.2 million paving crews. Still, Fisher knew he needed an annual showcase event to bring in big crowds. A 500-mile race would be the answer. The first Indianapolis 500 was a success, with over 80,000 spectators in attendance to watch Ray Maroon win the race. Starting in 1913, the allure of the 500 attracted European competitors, bringing new technology to the brickyard. In 1917 and 18, racing was suspended at the Speedway to support America's war efforts in Europe. During that time, the brickyard functioned as the Speedway Aviation Repair Depot for military aircraft. With the war's end, racing returned to the Speedway. Crawfordsville's Howdy Wilcox won the 1919 500.